He was a man who could fly a bomber into war and yet speak with the gentlest voice on screen. Do you know his name? They called him James Stewart, the man who defined Hollywood's soul, the man who showed that true heroism lives both on screen and in the heart of a soldier. Today, we unfold the story of a small-town boy who conquered Hollywood, fought for his country, and became a legend of integrity and grace. He was born in Indiana, Pennsylvania, in 1908 to a father who ran a hardware store and a mother who loved music and kindness. From his early days, he dreamed of the skies, but destiny had a different flight path waiting for him. At Princeton University, he studied architecture, but found his true calling in the theater lights. That's where he met Henry Fonda, a friend for life. Together, they dreamed of telling stories that would change the world. In 1939, he starred in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington, a simple man standing against the powerful. That film shook the nation, and the very next year, the Philadelphia Story brought him his first Oscar. But it was It's a Wonderful Life that made him immortal, a film that still heals broken hearts decades later. Then came the war, and Stewart left the spotlight behind. He joined the U.S. Air Force, not as a star, but as a soldier. He flew more than 20 combat missions, risking his life in the frozen skies of Europe. When he returned, he was no longer just an actor. He was a man who had seen life and death up close. He came back to Hollywood, quieter, deeper, stronger. His eyes carried the shadows of war, and his voice the weight of truth. Rear Window, Vertigo, The Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Each role a mirror of his own soul. And when the curtain finally fell in 1997, Hollywood stood still, because it wasn't just losing an actor, it was saying goodbye to an era of decency, of honor, of a man who proved that goodness is the greatest power of all. James Stewart taught the world that being a hero doesn't always mean winning battles. Sometimes it means staying kind when the world around you forgets how to be. This was James Stewart, the true gentleman of Hollywood.